What if the way you begin your morning determines not just your day, but the entire trajectory of your soul's evolution? There are mornings when you wake with a quiet, unnamed hollowness. The sun paints the same familiar pattern on the wall, but inside, a dense fog obscures your inner landscape. No catastrophe has struck. No one has wronged you. Yet, your spirit feels unmoored, adrift in a silent sea you cannot navigate. The pioneering psychologist Carl Jung saw each dawn not as a mere continuation, but as a potential rebirth. When your eyes open, the deepest chambers of your unconscious mind are still stirring, their contents dreams, fleeting emotions, fragmented memories whispering signals your conscious self is trained to ignore. We rush past these signals, severing the sacred link with our own essence. This is why the 10 morning practices we'll explore are not mere productivity hacks. They are profound rituals of reclamation. And before we begin, let me ask you a question that may unlock a door long rusted shut. If you awoke tomorrow liberated from your old self, who would you choose to become? Stay until the end, because the dawn that follows this moment could reshape your entire life. Habit 1. The threshold. Listen. There exists a fragile, sacred space suspended between sleep and full wakefulness. In this liminal moment, your daytime ego is still drowsy, and the nocturnal dream world hasn't fully retreated. It's a boundary as thin as a veil, where you are neither fully here nor there. Jung described this as a threshold where the unconscious speaks in its clearest voice if you have the patience to be still. Yet, most of us shatter this silence instantly. The reflexive grab for the phone, the plunge into the world's noise, acts like a pair of scissors snipping the thread to our inner world. We enter the day carrying a phantom weight, a sense of having misplaced something vital we can't even name. Beginning your day by communing with the unconscious isn't esoteric magic. It is the simple, radical act of grounding a few minutes of audience to the most neglected layer of your being, the realm that governs intuition, buried fears, silent desires, and the hidden currents that steer your choices. This realm doesn't communicate in polished sentences. It speaks through somatic whispers, a tightness in the chest, a fleeting image, a residual mood from a vanishing dream. If you don't pause to listen, you risk living the day as a stranger in your own life. Consider those mornings marked by unexplained irritability, restless energy, or a deep fatigue that coffee can't touch. We blame the weather, stress, or poor sleep. Often, it's the unconscious trying to signal something, a repressed emotion, an avoided truth, a decision you're sidestepping. When you sit, close your eyes, and simply attend to the inner sensation without judgment, you discover the mind is never truly quiet. It is always broadcasting. You just haven't been moving slowly enough to receive the signal. Try this small act before anything else. Sit for 2 minutes. No agenda, no forced meditation. Just witness. What is the texture of your inner weather, heavy or light? What emotion are you perhaps pretending isn't there? That's all. The unconscious answers in feeling, not words. And curiously, when you honor this listening, your entire morning often gains a new clarity and a lighter step. This practice is like maintaining a daily check-in with the wisest, most intuitive part of you, a part that never shouts, so you must learn to hear its whisper. Some mornings, you'll sense a vague pull of sadness, and, by silently asking why, a forgotten memory may surface. In such moments, you understand. The unconscious isn't your adversary. It's your steadfast ally, working tirelessly to keep you whole. Habit 2. The Dream Chronicle. Once you've cracked open the door by listening in the stillness, the next step is to engage directly with the primary language of the unconscious, your dreams. Jung viewed dreams not as random neural static, but as urgent missives from the soul. They are symbolic narratives sent from the psyche's depths, addressing what you consciously overlook, suppress, or deny. To record your dreams upon waking is to initiate a courageous dialogue with your own essence. The fascinating, frustrating truth is that morning dreams evaporate with shocking speed, like mist under a rising sun. 90% of their vivid imagery dissolves within 3 minutes. I'll remember it later. You think, but you won't. This is why Jung stressed immediate recording. Even a fragment alone symbol, a strange door, a familiar face. A prevailing emotion is a deliberate communication. Nothing from the unconscious is arbitrary. Recall the last time you dreamt of being chased, falling, or standing before an immense, dark space. Many wake with anxiety, unaware the dream is articulating a fear they refuse to acknowledge. In Jungian psychology, this is the compensatory function. When consciousness denies a truth, the unconscious stages it in the dreamscape. The more you deny, the more intense the dreams become.